not 2, not 3. 3 NESCAC championships in one day. Boys, it was an historic weekend for your Polar Bears.
Today we are serving up some dazzling Bowdoin sports action, but be careful folks, the plates are hot. First on this three-headed beast, we have Bowdoin Volleyball in an absolute thriller.
I paid for the whole seat, but I only used the edge. Let's go to the floor. And here we go to Moral Gymnasium. This one did not go the way Bowdoin wanted. They came out flatter than Ben Carson's tax plan.
That's right, Tom. They look like a chipmunk among squirrels in a puffy tail contest.
Yeah, this one was close to getting out of hand early, but wait a minute. Bowdoin channeling their inner Rocky 5.
Come on, Rocky. Come on. Get up. One more round.
Bowdoin says, "Hey, Williams, I didn't know Bell." Cue the comeback music as this third set started out hot.
Beginning of the third set, Sydney, more like Sally Sweet Spike, gets this one going with the runner. Fires up Bowdoin here.
Later on in the third set, Bowdoin behind by 3. Williams gets an offensive going the right side, but hold on. Michelle Albright sends that back like an undercooked steak. Bowdoin within 2.
Both teams fighting for this crucial third set. Leach comes up with the dig. Williams is reading fastball, but Wall drops in the off speed. Bowdoin ties the third set at 19.
Later on in the third set, Bowdoin finally on top. Bowdoin sets it in the middle of the floor. Chrissy Jewett follows the one rule of volleyball. Hit it to where they are not. Gets the crafty point. The crowd goes wild. Bowdoin looking to take the third set.
Late in the third set point Bowdoin. Thanksgiving's 2 weeks away, but Sclaver wants her stuffing now. Stuffs that one at the net. Bowdoin takes set number 3.
Halfway through the fourth set, folks, this type of hustle does not show up in the stat books, but Katie Doherty gets on her horse, sets it up to Skaleva, who puts it home softly. Bowdoin up by 4.
Tied at 19 in the fourth set, Leach sets up Jewett, who unleashes a monster spike. I don't know if she called heating up, but Christy Jewett is on fire.
Late in the fourth, we got a tie game at 21. Crucial point, a long one here. That ball's bouncing around like a bad check. Finally set it up to the sophomore. Michelle Albright gives a hammer spike. That ball goes to the fucking moon. Bowdoin up late.
Now tied at 23, who but Quincy Leach with the perfect set. Her name is Sclaver Boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Set point Bowdoin.
Late in the fourth set, Williams learns when you hit a ball those inches, that's the difference between winning and losing. Williams poops their big girl's pants. We're going to the fifth set.
Fifth and deciding set, and folks, this one was all Bowdoin. Quincy Leach works her magic in the net, the perfect feed to find the waiting Jewett, who hammers it home. Shoot first, ask questions later. Bowdoin comes out firing.
The roof in Moral Gymnasium is popping off. Bowdoin running away with this one. Williams gets a hard spike. The gruesome twosome Wall and Sclaver send it back. Bowdoin up 9-5.
They call her the Great Wall for her defense, but Haley Wall shows off the offense with a vicious spike down the line. Bowdoin 3 points away from winning this one, and the crowd can feel it.
13-6, Bowdoin is smelling the blood in the water. They're tasting that NESCAC title. That ball's bouncing around. Albright gets the vicious spike. Too hot to handle for Williams. The crowd starts chanting, "Kill, kill, 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 kill."
Match point, Williams serving up to Bowdoin. Sclaver says, "My name is Erica Sclaver. You killed my father. Prepare to die." The students storm the court as Bowdoin celebrates its first volleyball championship since 2011, and they're gonna party like it's 1999.
Volleyball continues their dominant play to the NCAA tournament, where they take on UMass Boston this Saturday.
We move on to the hard turf. No Davids in this matchup. 2 field hockey Goliaths do war in this NESCAC title game.
Let's cut the foreplay and get right to it. Now we head over to field hockey. Middlebury taking on Bowdoin. Middlebury gets an early penalty corner. They get a good look at the goal. Kelsey Mulaney says, "You shall not pass." The NESCAC Player of the Week sends that to the Shadow Realm. She was earning her stripes all day long.
Later in the half, Rachel Kennedy calls Flying V. The Bears assemble formation. Kennedy chips the ball ahead to Ganong. Her shot is just wide, and this one remains scoreless.
Middlebury forms their first offensive of the day, cutting through the defense like Swiss cheese. Too bad Clara Bellis is off dairy, sends that one away, keeps the score even 0-0.
Bowdoin threatening. Kimmy Ganong's hard shot leads to the juicy rebound. Is that Rachel Kennedy or Bobby Orr? Kennedy lays out for this one. Bowdoin strikes first, 1-0.
Middlebury would not go down without a fight as that ball pops in the air like a goddamn firework. It squirts its way in the back of the net. We're looking at a tie game at the end of the first half.
Bowdoin here with a chance to go ahead in the second half. Ganong with the centering pass. Hopes someone brought it later because Metler Growney smokes this shot, but it misses just wide. The score remains tied at 1 apiece.
We got a penalty corner here, folks, halfway through the second. Emily McColgan, more like Emily McScolding hot as she fires that one in the back of the net. 2-1 Bowdoin.
Middlebury with a chance to tie it on a corner late in the second half. Some nice passing in front of the net sets up the cheeky spinorama shot, but Bellitz comes to the rescue with an amazing stick save to keep Bowdoin ahead by 1.
Time is running out as Middlebury's scrambling to get a play going. The clock strikes midnight on this fairy tale as they cannot find their Prince Charming. Bowdoin gets their vengeance in this life, reversing the score from last year. They win 2-1, the seniors' first NESCAC championship.
Couldn't quite tell what they were chanting there at the end, but it sounded something like shake the bandolier.
Couldn't make it out. They're hosting NCAs this weekend, so make sure you show some support. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. We've been promising them for weeks. Men's soccer takes home gold, the second year in a row. We've got the whole game for you, several clips, so let's get right to the action.
Da di 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 li da di 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 li 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 da di da di li da di li da di da di da.
Wow, that's some good Bowdoin soccer action. They'll continue this hot streak as they go down to MIT to compete for a national championship this Saturday.
Quick shout out to NESCAC runner-ups, women's soccer. They continue with the national run this weekend. And let us not forget the true dominant team on campus, women's rugby. They've been plowing through the opponents and throwing them in the trash all year. And they're looking for a freaking title this season.
That's all for us, folks. I'm spring varsity men's track captain, Andrew Murowchick.
And I'm former Bowdoin athlete, Thomas Rehnquist. Good night.